going on, guys? So I'm getting ready. As you can see, I have on a nice dress shirt. I have on some dress pants, but I don't think you can see them. I'm getting all cleaned up, putting on a suit, putting on a tie. And I decided to do a tie tutorial. I realized that there are a lot of people that simply do not know how to tie ties. I was a late bloomer myself. And I find, especially talking to friends, a lot of people just never learned. Either they didn't have someone that knew how to teach them, or they just never had to use ties. So because of that, there was no real necessity to learn. Women, don't turn the video off yet. I understand there are a lot of super moms watching, single moms watching, and that may have growing sons. There will be a point in every man's life where he'll have to wear a tie. Unfortunately, funerals happen, but weddings also happen. And to know how to tie a tie, there's power in that. So I decided to teach all of my growing male viewers and my female viewers who may just need it as another piece of strength in their arsenal of things to do. Now my version it's slightly different than the Windsor knot. Well, it's slightly different than the half Windsor knot. As I said, I was a late bloomer. I never really learned how to tie a tie. My dad tied a tie for me when I was like 17, right? And up until that, I never really wore many ties. So he tied a tie for me when I was 17. We were going to a funeral, and he was like, "Okay, you're good. Let's go." But I didn't actually learn it, you know. And when I bring it up to him and I tell him about it now, he's like, "I tied it for you. You got it. You were good. No, go ahead. Go ahead. You're good." You know, but I didn't actually learn it. I was 17. So because I didn't learn it, I found a way, you know, after the funeral was over, I just loosened it up enough to get it over my head. And then I just kept it tied. So then whenever I needed to, you know, wear a tie, I would just, you know, and that was that. Fast forward to about 25. That was pretty much when I learned how to tie a tie. And I learned the exact same way you are. I went to YouTube and I looked at a bunch of videos, and I even downloaded an app from the App Store called How to Tie a Tie. And it was just a series of graphics, and you know, you press the slider, and it was kind of like Tinder for tying ties. You just, you know, swipe left, and it, you know, each step it showed you exactly what you needed. And you know, through the course of that and through the course of my own practicing, I learned how to tie ties. But I believe that it could have been made simpler had somebody like me been teaching it. Maybe not. You guys have to let me know. So we're gonna get started. So you already have your dress shirt. Now, I'm assuming a lot of people put ties on differently. I don't know. But for me, I always keep the top buttoned. I've heard some people wait, but I button mine. And you want to get a shirt that fits. So when you go to the store, when you go wherever you shop, Macy's, Nordstrom, Neiman Marcus, wherever, have them measure around your chest. Have them measure your neck, have them measure your arms. Then you'll know exactly what size shirt you need. Because dress shirts are measured in neck length, arm length, right? So for me, I'm somewhat muscular, and I like my shirts to fit fitted. So those are some of the options. You have traditional fit, which are a little bit more loose. You have fitted, which is kind of a tailored fit. Then you have slim fitted, which are like painted on, you know. So after you have your pants, and a lot of times I won't tuck the shirt in, but because I want to look clean for YouTube, I tucked my shirt in. But because you'll need to move around some, it may come untucked. That's why I decided to wait. Also, I didn't work out today. Thank goodness. When I do work out on days where I have something that evening, working out makes it extremely tough to tie a tie, because you can't bend anymore because your muscles are so full. So you can't, it's, help me. It's so difficult. So once you have your pants and you have your shirt and you have the collar up, you need to pick a tie. Now I've already gone ahead and picked the tie because I already know what I'm going to wear. So, boom, kablam. I know you like my color schemes. I know. Oh. So, once you have your tie, you're going to take it and place it over right under where the collar is up. Right? Like so. And you're going to allow it to hang to a point where I say the small piece comes under the left nipple, about maybe 2 inches under the nipple, right? So then you have the big flat piece hanging down, and you have the smaller piece hanging right under the nipple, right? Now you're going to take them pieces, and your index finger and your thumb, left and right, and you're going to take the big piece and cross it in front of the small piece, right? So it's going to look just like this. Got me? Then you're going to continue holding the big piece in the left hand and cross it under the small piece while continuing to hold it in the right hand. Now, it may be difficult unless you're David Blaine to continuously hold one piece while also holding the other. So what you may want to do, which you probably will do because it seems like the only possible way to do it, is to cross under, take your middle finger, your ring finger, hold the smaller piece in between those fingers so it stays separated. Take your right hand, take the big piece. So now you've switched hands, right? You have your left hand holding the smaller piece, your right hand holding the larger piece, and it's kind of coiled now. Next, what you're going to do is take the big piece and put it down through the hole. Right? So now you've taken your big piece, put it down through the hole. You kind of have this piece that looks like this. It looks like the behind the scenes of your tie knot. So now that you've taken the big piece, put it through the hole with your left hand, you're going to take the big piece and cross over the front. Right? So now it's in my right hand while my index finger is holding this tight. Right? Now here comes the part where you really got to pay attention. With the right hand and the big loop, we're going to come around the backside, but go under this piece. Right? So in going under this piece, it's going to come through like a tongue. It's going to come through like a tongue. This piece that went around is going to stay out front, and we're going to put the tongue through the hoop. Right? Put the tongue through the hoop. Now you have your tie. Right? Then you're going to take the small piece that's behind it and start tightening. That's it. Keep it symmetrical, Pull on the larger piece if you want to actually tighten the knot itself. Pull on the smaller piece to push it closer to your neck. Right? Now I don't have a mirror, so you'll have to tell me if it came out well. I think it came out pretty well. Now, you want your middle finger, index finger, thumb. This is going to add the finishing touches to your tie. Right? You're going to take it, put the thumb here, middle finger here. Did I say index finger, middle finger? Yeah, okay, we're good. And kind of press it in so it bunches. So you get something like that. Right? There. Finishing touches. Okay? Now, behind every tie is this piece, which is the guard, it's the holder. You're going to put the smaller piece in there so you don't have to worry about it flopping around. Okay, good to go. Now all you got to do, which is the hard part after you've worked out, is put your collar down. Help me. There. Now you have a tie fitting of Clark Kent. Now what you want your tie to do is you want it to fall right above. You want this piece to fall right above your belt, right? Any lower is too long, any high is too short. Right above your belt is perfect. Now you may want accessories, tie bars, tie clips. Don't get any tie clips with money symbols on them. Don't do it, okay? Now I'm gonna unroll my sleeves, and you know, oh, I think I look like I'm ready. Do I look like I'm ready for Wilhelmina? Wilhelmina, call me. You know, I'm ready. I'm ready for my shoot. You know what I mean? I'm ready for my shoot, Wilhelmina. And then, after that, then you're gonna want to put on your coat. You're going to want to put on your coat and button just the top button. Now you may have a pocket square. You're going to want to pull down your shirt sleeves. Now a decent amount of shirt sleeve to show. You'll read different amounts in different places, but I think about half an inch, maybe a little less, about half an inch. I say we clean up pretty well. I don't know about you. I don't know about you, kind sir, but I think just stand, you get a cocktail. You just stand, you take your hand and put it in your pocket. And then you just wave to him. You just say, hey, why don't you come over here? You know, you don't have to say much because you already got your suit on. You don't have to say much. You just be like, hey, why don't you guys, all of you. Yeah, get her too. Yeah, get her too. Yeah, why don't you guys come over? Why don't you? Hey, baby. No, all of you. Yeah, yeah, all of you guys. Yeah, everybody. All of them. Just bring them all. Yeah, come on, all of you guys. And there you have it. Finishing touches, guys. Get up on the fragrance. Okay, finishing touches. I do know people that do wear cologne and they overdo it. They swim in it. Okay, you don't need much. What do I suggest? I love wearing a suit and Tom Ford. Can you see that? Yeah? Can you see that? Yep. I love wearing a Tom Ford. They just go together. You know what I mean? And it smells so good. Especially this one. This is tobacco vanilla. So you do get hints of tobacco. You get hints of vanilla. If any of you happen to go to Hobnobble Gobble tonight and you see me, come smell me. Let me know how good it smells. Come take some pictures. Come take some pictures with me. I'm photogenic, you know. I like taking pictures. So if you happen to see me out tonight, by all means, come say hi. Oh, it smells good. It smells so good. That's it. That's all you need. So I hope you've enjoyed this segment. This is Adam's life in style. All right? I hope it was informative. If you have any questions, leave them below. I hope you are now better prepared to get clean, to get casual, to get formal, and to step out looking like a gentleman. Because you can't wear gym shoes and t-shirts all the time. You know what I mean? You just can't do it. Get a suit, get a nice tie, get a nice dress shirt, get a pocket square. You can own the night. See you guys.